Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
सुखी रहें। वो सुमित जी, आशीष जी और अंजलि जी, ठीक है। थोड़ा सा फिजिकली फिट नहीं हूँ, मैं स्कूल जा करके और आपका प्राइज भिजवाने का इंतजाम कर लेता हूँ, पहली बात। और दूसरी बात, थोड़ा सा जो आप क्लास 10th के स्टूडेंट्स हो, मेरी एक सहायता कर, सहायता यह कर दो कि जो आपके अगल बगल में अगर क्लास 9th के स्टूडेंट्स हों तो उनको थोड़ा कंसोल, थोड़ा सा उनको इनकरेज्ड स्टेट में रखो। क्या थोड़ा सा वो वरीड हो गए हैं कि 9th के इंग्लिश का वीडियोज अपलोड नहीं हो रहा है। देखो, तो मेरी क्या स्ट्रैटेजी थी कि 9th वालों को तो बोर्ड एग्जाम नहीं देना है, हाँ? स्कूल लेवल पे उनका एग्जाम होगा, और 10th वाले जो आपको, आपका बोर्ड एग्जाम होगा। और कहीं से कोई इंटरैक्टिव सेशन नहीं बच्चों के बीच में और टीचर्स के बीच में, लॉकडाउन के कारण। कब तक आप स्कूल आएंगे उसका भी ठिकाना नहीं। और मेरे जैसे थोड़े से कम पढ़े लिखे व्यक्ति का आकलन है कि हम आप शायद बोर्ड एग्जाम से पहले हमारे आपके बीच में, अगर हम आप बहुत सौभाग्यशाली होंगे तो नवंबर दिसंबर तक जा करके हम आप क्लासरूम में बैठ करके, जैसा लॉकडाउन के पहले क्लास चला करता था, क्लास चलेगा। तो मेरी स्ट्रैटेजी थी कि जो क्लास 10th है ना, उसके सिलेबस को एक मुकाम तक पहुंचा करके, और सितंबर तक का मैंने उसके लिए टाइम रखा था। सितंबर के बाद से जो है अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, इसमें क्लास 9 वाले को एकदम विगरसली पढ़ाऊंगा। वैसे अब तुम लोगों का भी क्लास एक सप्ताह के अंदर में वो ग्रुप बना करके जियो मीट के माध्यम से ही होगा, क्लास 10th का। समझ रहे हो? स्कूल की तरफ से ऐसी योजना बन रही है। तो जब जियो मीट शुरू हो जाएगा तो उनसे बताना क्लास 9th को, तब तो दूसरे दिन से ही एवरीडे उनका भी क्लास चलेगा। जियो मीट से अगर मान लो एक सप्ताह के बाद क्लास शुरू हो जाएगा तो 9th का भी इंग्लिश जैसे वे क्लासरूम में पढ़ते थे उसी तरह से पढ़ लेंगे। और अभी तब अब ये 1 वीक और जियो मीट शुरू ही हो जाएगा कि थोड़ा सा वो समझें मेरे स्ट्रैटेजी को कि क्लास 10th वालों को बोर्ड एग्जाम देना है। तो थोड़ा सा हम लोग चाहते हैं कि सुबह शाम केवल क्लास 10th के साथ इन्वॉल्व है, ठीक है। आज ग्लिचेस ऑफ इंडिया का जो 3rd पार्ट है, टी फ्रॉम आसाम, उसको करेंगे और चाय के साथ उसको ग्लिचेस ऑफ इंडिया को खत्म कर, ठीक है। All of you are acquainted with tea. Tea is an integral part of every household. Most of us begin our day with tea, isn't it? Most of you are acquainted with tea. Everybody, even a little child, is acquainted with tea. Today, it's a part and parcel of every Indian household. I'm afraid that most of you take tea, which must not be taken by students anyway. That's not my personal problem. So this lesson gives us some funny and surprising facts about tea. Over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day all over the world. Huh? And you would be surprised to know that tea came to India in the mid 19th century, and when it was first introduced in Indian society, Indians shunned it. Indians tried to avoid it. You know why? Because they were apprehensive, they were afraid that tea may give birth to different diseases. They thought that they would have different kind of diseases if they would take tea. So they shunned it. They avoided it. So today tea is the most common and popular drink. Beverage. It is the most common. It is the most common and popular beverage. Over 80 cups of tea are drunk every day all over the world. It's such a popular drink, and especially in Indian household, it has become an integral part. We begin our day with tea. Okay. So let me first tell you some legends. Let me first tell you some legends, legendary tales about tea, about the origin of tea. Legend means kimbadanti. Legenda means किंवदंती. दंत कथा. दंत कथा मीन्स कि आपने मुझसे कुछ कहा, मैंने दूसरे से कहा, उसने तीसरे से कहा. हियर से आपने मुझसे कुछ कहा, मैंने आपसे कुछ कहा, फिर उन्होंने तीसरे से कहा, और इस तरह से वन जनरेशन टू सेकेंड जनरेशन, फर्स्ट जो एक जनरेशन से दूसरे जनरेशन तक इस तरह से हियर से जो ट्रांसफर होता है उसी को हम कहते हैं किंवदंती, दंत कथा. So there are two very funny, surprising, legendary tales about the origin of tea, about tea. Legend कहो या legendary tales को. Let me tell you two funny legendary legends about the origin of tea. Okay, और legend का एक और मतलब होता है कि लता मंगेशकर जी is a living legend of our time. आप सैकड़ों लोगों के साथ इस एडजेक्टिव का उपयोग कर सकते हैं. इसका मतलब हुआ, एक मतलब हमारे मन में उनके लिए ग्रेट एडमायरेशन है. वेरी 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 फेमस पीपल बिकॉज ऑफ देयर ग्रेट वर्क, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर ग्रेट डीड्स. ऐसे लोगों को भी हम लीजेंड कहते हैं. ऐसे लोगों को लीजेंड कहते हैं. तो इसका दो मीनिंग हुआ. वेरी 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 फेमस पीपल बिकॉज ऑफ देयर ग्रेट वर्क, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर ग्रेट deeds, because of their great contributions to mankind in any form. Legend. और दूसरा हो गया किंवदंती, दंत कथा. ठीक है. तो there are two legendary tales about tea. One relates to a Chinese emperor. One of the Chinese emperors was in the habit of boiling water hard before drinking. One of the Chinese emperor was in the habit of boiling water very hard before drinking. Wonder what happened? Some leaves from the twigs burning under the pot some of the leaves from the twigs burning under the pot in which he was boiling water. So some of the leaves from the twigs from the tahni, burning under the pot fell into the boiling water and added a very fine aroma, sugandh, and added a very fine flavor to it. It is said that those were the leaves of tea, and after that people must have started using it. So thus tea came a part of Chinese society, and we Indians knew about tea in the mid 19th century, but Chinese were acquainted with tea. As far back as 2700 before Christ. The words like chai, the words like chini are really of Chinese origin. So the first legendary tale about tea is, though it's funny, though it's surprising, but that doesn't matter. But these legends are recorded in historical accounts. So according to the first legend, one of the Chinese emperors was in the habit of boiling water hard before drinking. So one day while he was boiling the water, some of the leaves from the twigs burning under the pot fell into the boiling water and added a very sweet flavor, a very fine flavor, a sweet aroma, a very fine aroma to that boiling water, and it is said that those were the leaves of tea. Okay? And the second legendary tale and the second legend relates to a great Indian Buddhist ascetic, Bodhidharma. Bodhidharma was one of Buddha's greatest disciples, and he went to China. It's not mentioned in your book, but he went to China and people came to know about Buddhism because of his great effort, because of his great work. Bodhidharma, one of the ancient Buddhist monk, one of the ancient Buddhist ascetic, tapasvi. He played a great part in the spread of Buddhism in China. Bodhidharma, great ascetic. So he would feel sleepy during meditation. So one day, what did he do? He was such a great meditator, he cut off, काट कर अलग कर दिया his eyelids, and 10 tea plants grew out of those eyelids. So these are the two legendary tales about the origin of tea. One relates to a Chinese emperor who was in the habit of boiling water hard before drinking. So one day while he was boiling water, some of the leaves from the twigs burning under the pot fell into the boiling water and added a very sweet aroma, a very sweet fragrance, a very fine flavor to that boiling water, and it is said that those were the leaves of tea. So this is the first legend, and the second legendary tale, the legend relates to Bodhidharma, one of the ancient Buddhist ascetic. It's not mentioned in your book, but he played a very, very important role, crucial role, pivotal role, vital role in the spread of Buddhism in China. Even today he is remembered that fondly, Bodhidharma. So he would feel sleepy during meditation. So what did he do? He cut off his eyelids to vanish, bhagane ki, to send in exile, to vanish. He cut off his eyelids. He cut off his eyelids to vanish sleep. And it is, and 10 tea plants grew out of those eyelids of Bodhidharma. Okay, so these are the and there is not much. All of us are acquainted with tea. Today it has become a part and parcel of every Indian household. I'm afraid I told you earlier that most of you must have started drinking tea, which is not a good habit. Okay, it can be taken as meditation 2 times, but it's bad to keep on having cups of tea. We should avoid it. So I hope, I think that we have concluded what glimpses of India. We have seen something about some distinctive features. Assam is very rich. The British introduced tea plantation in Assam and Darjeeling, and gradually it became a part of Indian. It was introduced in India in mid-19th century, and gradually it has become a part of our life. ठीक है, no Indian household can imagine life, daily life, morning without the cup of tea. So I hope we have concluded glimpses of India. Okay, have a nice day. और उसके लिए रेडी रहो, टेस्ट के लिए। देख रहे हो ना जिस तरह से हम लोग कर रहे हैं कि पहुंच जाएंगे हम लोग। इस महीने का जो टारगेट है सरमन एट बनारस, वहां तक पहुंच जाए। ठीक है, सुखी रहो। सर आज वाला हम देखना चाहेंगे हमसे